Just before I start the video, thank you to everybody who's subscribed. The channel's flying. I apologise if I miss any few comments in now. It's starting to get that many comments. I do miss a few, but I apologise in advance. And I just word of mouth, tell everybody who you know that I do Sunderland videos and we can grow this channel together. I'm just going to start doing lives more often. I might do it on the Lincoln game as well. So, like I said, tell everybody and cheers for subscribing. Alright everybody, welcome back to another video. So it's my match preview for Saturday's game, Sunderland versus Lincoln at the Stadium of Light. Lincoln, they were top of the league for quite a while and they've just went off the boil. They've been dropping points for fun. They got beaten in the last game 3-0. Goals from Oliver, Dempsey and a penalty from Graham, who's a really good player. I didn't know what's happening with them. They just dropped, like I say, they've dropping points for fun. They've only won 2 games in the last 11 games, and in the last 5 they've only won 1. I know I beat these on penalties. They took the lead, then we got a late goal by Charlie White, then it went to penalties, and obviously their player missed the penalty and Grant Lebbett to put the final one away to take us to Wembley, and then we won the cup beating Tranmere 1-0. So looking at it, they might want to right or wrong. They might want to get revenge on us. Obviously the league is more important than that cup to me, so they might want to right that wrong of us knocking them out the Wembley Cup trip. So might be one of them. They might want to try and get revenge. On form, they are currently 19th in the league, which it just goes to show the amount of points that they've been picking up in the last 11. Like I said, they've only won 2, which they're not going to be even getting them automatics if they continue this. They're just slowly declining down the league. This is Lincoln's first time in the league, and to be honest, they've done absolutely amazing. They've probably surpassed expectations of the fans, being in the 4th in the league at the minute. But moving on to the lads, in the last game it was a very frustrating game. Accrington Stanley frustrated the team a lot. They just sat off, and Nottingham for them, he was winning everything in the air. And I was doing a live stream and I said that Smith is a one to watch on the left hand side, and he was causing us problems after problem. He was getting down the wing, he was getting balls into the box, he drawed a foul off Gooch. He was frustrating us a lot. He was their outlet, so they were like, when they were sitting back, they would counter us through Smith. But Sunderland being Sunderland, I'm saying Sunderland being Sunderland, Sunderland of old would have lost that game or even drew it. But Sunderland ground the victory out. Lee Johnson was done masterstroke bringing on Ross Stewart. When he come on, there was another man to hit, another big target man. He was immense. With Nottingham being so tall, he was winning things in the air, and then when Ross Stewart come on, he was a different level tall. He was winning everything. He was digging layoffs. The ball, when he first come on, there was a ball that come into him, and he jumped, and I even went, and I was on live, and I just got a shock of how high he could actually leap off the ground. It literally leaped about 8 feet in the air, and I got a proper shock. So he brings something different other than Charlie White. Charlie White, when he's in the box, it's more or less pull on his head, where I think Ross Stewart is going to be able to jump that extra height and win a lot more balls in the air. Then it gets round. Charlie White's the leading top goal scorer on headed goals as well, and he's also the leading top goal scorer at the minute in the league with 22. He's 1 ahead of Clark Harris. They have a little competition between the two. It's between them two. I've got to think, I can't see anybody else scoring. I know Wilkes from Hull is starting to catch up and putting goals away, and he's looking a lively player as well. But top of the league looks like this. Hull played 36 games, got 68 points. Peterborough played 34, 2 less, on 65. Sunderland played the same amount of games as Peterborough, but won 63 points. If we better Peterborough's results when it comes to them 2 games in hand, if they slip up anywhere, we're top of the league. Also, we've got Peterborough on the 5th of April, and we beat them and win our games in hand, we're top of the league. It's in our hands. It's there for the taking. Obviously, Peterborough's going to be saying the same. They've got the games in hand as well. The game on the 5th of April will be the decider. If we win them 2 games in hand, the game on the 5th of April is going to be the decider, really, if we're gone top. But what I'm really enjoying is the way Lee Johnson's got the team. Grant Leadbitter had done an interview and he said that the team are so close at the minute because of Lee Johnson cares. He cares. Grant Leadbitter got a bit emotional in that interview, and I'm out of the moon that he come out and done that interview about Lee Johnson, because you can just see in the Wembley Cup final, Grant Gooch took the shot before the ball went even in the net. 09 dropped to his knees with just overjoyed, and he just dropped to his knees. It meant that much to him, and it does with all the players. So I think they're up for this fight to get the automatics and even to win the league. McGeady, he was left a little bit frustrated in the last game against Accrington Stanley. He picked up a yellow, and he could have easily got sent off because he ran to the ref, got in his face, and he was a bit aggressive, and the ref could have just given him another one for dissent. But Lee Johnson must have seen that, and he took him off. Changed the game when Ross Stewart come on. It was another outlet. He got that goal where he jumped about 30 feet in the air and looped the keeper, and then Charlie White had to get his goal, didn't he? I was over the moon he did, because the tax him top, like I said before. A ball come in and he won the header, and it was job done in my opinion. Roll on to the next one. The next one's Saturday.
Right, next video I'll be putting them on like I did before, like at the end of a film when I come to like credits. Both there's that many guys, I just write them down. There was Darren Taylor, Adam Young,
I'm going to see a 3-1 win. I got the score on the right ones. And
Ray
these are the
Everett,
who got the result.
Robert Dickinson,
Correct.
Quinn Parkin, Big Dan Wilkes, Bo Murdo, It's Bobby Cowley, Ben Allison Skian, Vegan Macram, Owen Sarah, VLS Up, The Jammy Joe, Liam HG number 8, Leon Kamsel, I think I've said that wrong, Jonathan Mariner, and Mezzo. Sorry if I said your names wrong, but there was that many.
Right, can you comment below your score predictions? I'll mention you in the next video for the match preview for the next game, which is Bristol Rovers, but it's in a week's time. Also, subscribe if you haven't, hit the thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video.